This company in India have a very unusual business model. They want you to misdial certain phone numbers. I've managed to obtain this footage thanks to an insider within the company. He's been working there so long, I've been able to witness what they do over a 2-year period. Within that time, they've actually moved floors and you see 2 different kinds of CCTV, but it's all the same company. We're going to call them Company X, and I'll explain why in just a moment. If you'd call them, they wouldn't use their real company name, but instead their grocery reward program, grocery savings line, or simply savings line. And they get a huge variety of inbound calls.
The internet is not working.
Your number comes up as Facebook.
Y'all do anything with Cash App or anything like that?
Yeah, I was told to call y'all about my phone.
I need to cancel. Can you just cancel this prescription? I'm going to call my bank, and if you take any money out of my bank, we're going to have problems.
How can I find out if a gift card is good?
Oh, this ain't Bank America?
Is this the Christian bookstore?
Sorry?
Is this Sirius Radio?
Yeah, I am trying to use my debit card, and it keeps declining it, and I'm not for sure if it has fraud on it or something, because, there's money in there. So
We have no lights. Our lights went out.
Okay, well, regarding that...
Our electric went out, rather.
Okay, well, regarding that, I'm
Our
here
electric went out.
Okay, well, regarding that, I'm here to help you out with directory helpline number. This is savings line. Can you please confirm your first name?
We haven't... Oh, for crying out.
In every case, each caller thinks they've dialed the correct number, so why are these calls ending up at Company X? The answer is that they buy inbound calls from a third party. At certain times of the day, the calls are diverted to Company X. At other times, it diverts to other companies who could be in any country. But how come they end up with the calls in the first place? Well, the tiny writing on the back of this credit card might explain it. This is a Chase credit card. If you happen to dial 800 instead of this 888 number, you would be through to the likes of Company X. And this is exactly what's happening here.
Thank you for calling Savings Line. My name is Lisa. How can I help you today?
She did say savings line, but she doesn't make it clear that this person is through to the wrong number. It's all in the training, but more of that in just a second.
My credit card has been declined. I need to find out what's going on.
Let's pause it here for a second. The person on the phone is obviously calling with an issue with his credit card. The agent cannot possibly help him, but what she's about to do is use this as a sales opportunity.
Okay, don't you worry regarding your credit card concern. I will help you with an ad-supported directory helpline number on the same call. This is Savings Line, so can you please confirm your first and last name and please spell it for me?
Again, we'll pause here, because what she's just said was, I will help you with an ad-supported directory helpline number. If you don't know what that is, then join the club. No one who calls this number really understands it. All they will hear is, I will help you, and the call will continue.
Michael, it's Michael.
Okay, how are you doing today, Michael?
Fine. So my credit card was declined.
Okay, don't you worry regarding your credit card. I will help you with an ad-supported directory helpline number on the same call, so be rest assured, okay? Please note that this call is being recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. And before I proceed any further, can you please confirm your mailing address? Okay, apart from this number, do you have any alternate phone number?
Now listen carefully as she quickly recites the script about what she's going to sell him. She will only slow down when she wants the personal details.
No.
Okay, no issue. You can also use the grocery coupon to buy brand like Tide, Kellogg, Nestle in listed supermarkets like Walmart, Target and many more. Can you also confirm your email and please spell it for me slowly?
Did you hear that bit about the vouchers? No, well, most people don't.
Okay, thank you for providing that information. The purpose of this grocery coupon offer is allowed to pay today's $4.95 for 30 days to try. And if you wish to continue after the trial, then you need to pay $4.95 every month unless you decide to cancel. And just to confirm that I'm not talking to a minor, can you please confirm your date of birth?
She's a lot clearer when it comes to getting his personal details.
February 18, 1966.
Okay. You sound so young on a call. God bless you for your longer life, sir. But you can still keep the $100 grocery coupon with no obligation.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sir, you sound so young.
I did not understand you.
Okay, sir. You sound so young on a call.
Hold on a
but
second.
the-
I hold on a second. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
She doesn't repeat any parts about the voucher that she's trying to sell him here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Can you repeat?
Oh, you sound so young on a call. God bless you for your future life. I thought I was talking with a 30 years old guy. You sound so energetic on a call.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I'm not young.
The "you sound so young" line is just part of the training. Please hold back your vomit.
I believe that you are an authorized signer on your card, correct?
I'm sorry?
And I believe that you are an authorized signer on your card.
It's clear that Michael can barely make her out, and she's using this to her advantage.
I'm the what on my card?
You are the authorized signer on your card. The card is under your name.
Yeah. I think I'm the only.
Okay,
I'm the only person on this credit card.
Okay, can you please confirm the expiration date on your card?
She then proceeds to ask for the credit card details, including the numbers on the back, far more than the credit card company ought to ask, so he becomes suspicious.
You should have that information. I gave you everything else. Is this
So,
Chase?
Sir, you have reached the correct
Did I
number
call
for the
Chase
savings line.
credit card?
Sir, you have reached the correct number for the savings line, and for your credit card concern, I will help you with an ad-supported directory helpline number on the same call. I can see all your details in my system, but for your security, is in an encrypted format. So please read out your card number so we can proceed further and generate your 12-digit confirmation code.
When asked directly, "Are you Chase?" she didn't say no. She said, "We're the savings line." Technically correct, but very deceptive.
All right. I'm going to call back another time.
Sir, just listen to me.
I'm not going to give my credit card number over the phone.
Sir, as I told you,
I'm not going to give my credit card number over the phone.
I totally understand your concern, sir, but without verifying your details, we cannot proceed further.
I've given you my phone number, my address, the 3-digit. I've given you everything. That should be enough.
Sir, but regarding your credit card concern, we have to verify your details first.
Okay. I'll call back another time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Listen to me, Michael.
But Michael was one of the lucky ones. A lot of people divulge the full card details, and then they'll be through to the next section of the process. All of these agents have gone through an extensive training program, and lucky for us, the training room has audio. The trainer, the big guy in the blue shirt, is explaining some of the concepts.
What type of calls do we get? RTF is nothing but it's a recycled toll-free number where if a company is shutting down the number, and yes, those customers call us as we have taken that number as our toll-free number.
It's unclear why the agents are being told that this company own those numbers when in fact they get their traffic via a third party. This is an actual slide which that same trainer uses to describe how the recycled telephone numbers work. His example shows that the Hilton Hotel's number has been reassigned to his grocery reward program. A search of the internet shows that this number was never actually assigned to Hilton in the first place. I suspect that it sounds more legitimate if they say they've been recycled instead of what I really think, which is that they just buy numbers close to real company numbers. But despite answering calls that they know the agents can't help with, the trainer still insists that they're not fooling anyone.
We are not going to fool those customers. Can we do that thing, guys? If we are fooling those customers, that means the company chalta tha kya? Nahi chalta. You understood? We inform the customers that yes, you have reached the number for the savings line. You have reached the number for the savings line. But for your concern, we would be giving you a ad-supported directory helpline number.
And what exactly is this amazingly helpful number? Well, here it appears on another set of their slides. It is supposed to be a residential and business lookup system which plays loads of annoying adverts. It will almost certainly not be of any use to the majority of callers. And of course, it will only ever be given to a customer if they've reached the end of the process, and we haven't even got to the bit where they start signing people up to monthly subscription services. And this is where the hard sell really kicks in. Company X don't make a lot of money giving away vouchers, but instead, if they manage to sign people up to monthly subscription services, they will be bonused on this. At the bottom of the screen here is an employee who calls himself Jack William. It's a fake name which has been allocated at the time of training.
Vikas.
Yes, sir.
Victor. Victor De Mello.
Yes, and Victor.
Sushant. Stephen Edward.
Stephen Edward.
Jack William here is handling the other type of call that Company X receive. They advertise these vouchers in magazines and even on TV, and people will be encouraged to call in and claim their voucher reward. However, there's a bit of a sting in the tail.
You are the lucky customer because you are calling from the state of Texas. So along with this $500 grocery coupons, you are also getting a $100 grocery coupons from Carefree MD.
You might be thinking to yourself, this is a very generous offer. Not only is she getting the promised $500 of coupons, but there's an additional $100 from a strange company called Carefree MD. And what is Carefree MD? It's one of a multitude of subscription services. He hasn't mentioned the subscription just yet, but he's going to push for it very soon. It's one of many Carefree products from a company called Gallagher Affinity Insurance Services. And I had a very interesting time trying to find out a bit more about these companies and products, and even whether there was any real product behind it. More on that in a bit. But let's get back to Jack, who's pitching this product.
So ma'am, in order to receive this welcome package kit to your home address, so all you have to take care today, only a one-time small shipping and the processing fee of $2.78 for the one time only. Okay?
I don't know what my balance is in my checking, in my bank statement, though.
That is okay.
Can you try it?
Yes, I will try it, ma'am.
You can see how the small shipping fee is a perfect way of getting this lady's credit card details. However, those details are about to be used for something else.
I'm ready.
So meanwhile time, I'm just reading out a small acknowledgement message, ma'am. So stay on the line. Okay?
Okay.
So you can receive up to $100 in grocery coupon saving with Cafe MD following a trial and 30 days of paid membership. With Cafe MD, you have access to scheduled telephone or video consultation with a physician anytime, 24/7 to discuss acute condition. Doctor may write prescription when medically necessary. You and your immediate family have full access. Use it as often as you like for 10 days for one-time enrollment. Cost of just $2.78 bill today. To continue your Cafe MD membership after your trial and do nothing, you will simply bill $17.95 each month. That is less than $1.
Wait, stop.
81-year-old Barbara has caught on to this sales pitch, and she really wants it to be clear exactly what she will be paying for and if there will be any monthly charges. But Jack makes these charges less than clear.
Jack, stop. Okay. I'm going to have to pay monthly for this?
Ma'am, you're just paying today only a one-time small shipping and the processing fee of $2.78, and nothing more than that,
Okay.
a single penny, and you're not under long-term obligation. Okay?
Oh, okay, so there's not going to be anything monthly that I have to pay, right?
She's asked the question about monthly fees twice now, and Jack still hasn't given a clear answer.
And that's only I'm telling to you. You're not under long-term obligation. Okay?
Wait, I can't hear you. and you're talking too fast.
Okay, I
Please.
will slow for you. I'm just telling you that
Okay.
you are not under long term obligation, ma'am. You are just paying today a one time small shipping and the processing fee of $2.78. Okay?
Okay.
And
If I have to pay monthly a fee, I don't want it.
that is
I
okay,
can't
ma'am.
afford it.
That is totally correct. As I told you, that you are not under long term obligation. You are just paying today a $2.78.
And this is what I can't stand about Company X's selling techniques. They stress the small upfront fee, but will not make it clear that if you do nothing, then you will be charged a monthly subscription fee. Barbara here has asked several times about that fee, but this agent refuses to be clear about it.
And nothing more than that, a single penny. Okay?
Okay, but I'm obligated to, uh, starting in April, I'll be having an obligation to pay monthly. Am I right?
This is the fourth time Barbara's asked about a monthly fee, and of course Jack still makes it really unclear.
Ma'am, that's only I'm telling to you. We are not charging you the monthly payment, ma'am, today.
Did you catch that? He slipped in the word today quietly at the end of the sentence.
We are only charging your card of $2.78.
And I know it. I know. But like in April, will I have to pay anything in April? For every month? Is there an obligation fee? And if there is, I don't want this.
But Jack earns sales commissions for these so-called upsales, so he's certainly not going to let this one go. There's even reminders hanging from the ceiling of the office about what you can earn extra for making these upsales.
That is only I'm telling to you, ma'am. It is just for the 10-day trial. And I will give you the number as well, the customer service number as well. Okay?
No, Jack, you're not answering my question, please.
Yes, yes.
Starting in April, are you going to use my bank account for me to pay a monthly fee?
Ma'am, not in April, ma'am, not in April. It is for the 10-day trial. We are only charging your card of $2.78 and nothing more than
I understand that.
Yes.
I understand that, but what about April, May, June, the whole month, the whole year? Am I going to have to pay like $30 a month or anything like that?
No, ma'am, you don't have to pay the $30, ma'am.
And finally, after 6 times of asking about monthly charges and twice saying that she didn't want it if it involved monthly charges, Jack finally discloses to her exactly what she would have to do to avoid monthly charges.
So what I'm telling to you, the day when you receive this $100 grocery coupons from the Carefree MD, the day when you receive this gift at your home address, so just you have to call the customer service number and tell them you don't want to pay the monthly charges. That's all. But still the 100.
No. Disregard the phone number. I don't want it. I don't want the groceries or anything.
Right,
just
ma'am.
Delete all my. No.
Let me complete it. Let me complete it, ma'am.
No. Jack, listen to me. I'm 81 years old. I don't have extra money for this payments monthly. I don't want your groceries 500, and I don't want the 100. I want you to delete all my information that I gave you. I want you to erase it completely. I don't want it.
Let me complete it now. You have told me your
No.
reason, ma'am.
No.
Let me complete it. Can you please let me speak, ma'am?
I
After
don't
that, if
want it, please.
let
I
me
don't,
complete.
please. No, I don't want to hear anymore. Please erase everything. I don't want it. Ever. Please erase it. I don't want you to have my bank number, my address, or my phone number. I want you to erase everything.
Despite making it really clear she doesn't want this, Jack still pushes for
Okay,
his
do
sale.
one thing, ma'am. We are not charging you that, ma'am. Okay? I'm just telling you that. Now, we are only charging your card of one-time shipping and the processing fee. Okay, I'm just canceling
Yeah,
that part for
but
you. Let me complete it now. I'm just canceling that part for you, ma'am. Okay?
I don't want, I cannot pay monthly after today. I cannot pay anything.
Right, ma'am, you don't have to pay it, and we are not charging you the monthly charges. Let me complete it what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, talk slow, please, and loud.
Yes. So, what I'm telling to you, ma'am, you don't have to pay the monthly charges. You have to try for the 10 days only. Okay? The day when you receive these coupons to your home address, from that day, the 10 days will be calculated. So, ma'am, within the 10 days, just you have to call the customer service number, and I will provide you the number. Just you have
I
to
don't
call.
want it.
Can you please listen
I
to me?
don't
Try.
want.
Let me complete it
No,
first.
no, no, Jack. You listen to me. You get me upset. I don't want customer service. I don't want anything to do with your company.
Okay. Thank you so
I
much,
don't
then, ma'am.
want it.
Okay, I'm just
Will you
canceling all
erase?
these things. I'm just canceling all these things.
Wait,
Thank you. Have a nice day, ma'am.
wait a
Thank you
minute,
so much.
Jack. Hello.
You can tell that he's really disappointed he didn't get the 81-year-old onto Carefree MD's subscription.
Hello.
Yes, you may hang up the line, ma'am.
Are you erasing everything that you
Yes,
have?
yes. We have canceling all this information, and we are not charging you anything, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jack. Bye.
But it shouldn't take this amount of effort to find out that you're being charged for a monthly subscription service. There's a multitude of products which Company X will push, everything from financial services consultations, yet more discounts and vouchers, medical helplines, and protection of your online data. But they all have two things in common. The first is that although many of them have prominent customer services numbers, their postal addresses are either rented offices or just virtual addresses. The second thing they have in common are complaints about unauthorised charges. A good example of this is a product called One Perk Place. This used to be pushed by Company X, but more recently it is rebranded. If you look at the reviews on the Better Business Bureau, you will see it's chock full of 1-star reviews because there are plenty of unauthorised transactions. And if you look at the descriptions, you'll find that it matches the setup used by Company X. But why am I not naming Company X? After all, I've done this in the past. It's because I emailed the directors of Company X to give them a chance to respond to some of the things that I would cover in my video. Instead of them responding to me, I got a lawyer's letter. The letter accused me of making false statements and false accusations, and that if I published this video, had a reckless disregard for truth, and I would be committing the tort of defamation. That's lawyer speak for I would be lying. Bizarrely, they got a bit hung up with the channel logo which talks about tech support, even though I know that these aren't tech support scammers. They also must have thought that I'd called them earlier that week about one of their clients. I have no knowledge of what this is, and I'm frankly puzzled by it. But they were especially irritated by the fact that I'd used my channel name of Jim Browning. My irony detector was in overload.
And what is your original last name? I'm sorry, Brasons, I'm unable to disclose that as per company's policy. Okay? You can inform that.
Yes.
Then they'd attempt to actually address some of the points that I make in the email. They seem to misread my original email where I clearly said misdial hijack, but the fact is they buy telephone traffic from people who have misdialed. Call this what you want, it's immoral to take advantage of people who they know have called the wrong number. Then they categorically say that their client doesn't buy numbers close to bank phone numbers. This is true, they are in fact diverted, not bought. You can then see them starting to get a bit defensive. Specifically, they say, to be clear, our client has no knowledge of any illegal or improper activity on the part of the receiving companies. In other words, if you're getting unexpected charges, it's nothing to do with them. There is no mention, of course, that no matter what traffic they get, they will still attempt to get people's personal detail and credit card numbers to sell them something. Then they attempt to address one of the biggest concerns. We're told that in training they're told not to mumble. And this may be true, but if your incentive depends on your sales numbers, then you can see how this may happen. There's no mention here that if a credit card is given, then it is assumed that it will be used for monthly subscription services unless the person opts out. Lastly, they take greatest offence at the companies which I accuse of being fake. It seems if they have a website and a customer phone number, it doesn't really matter if the company itself doesn't exist, or indeed it's just a mail drop service. The very last sentence says that Company X doesn't receive any revenue from these products. So if this is to be believed, I guess they must do it to help out their callers. Sure. But I didn't make this video to attack Company X. The fact is there are several different companies who have exactly the same model and they are getting away with this. What I really wanted to do was highlight the perils of misdialing telephone numbers. We're often told that if you get a phone call from your bank, it's best to check it by dialing the number on the back of your card. If nothing else, this video should prove that you need to be very careful with what you actually dial. Because there are groups just like Company X who are very prepared to take advantage of your misdial. I'm publishing this video because I owe it to the person who managed to get the footage. I've steered clear of calling them an outright scam, although some of their ex-employees have called them this, when in fact what they actually do is make it unclear both about who they are and what they're selling. But I will continue to expose the likes of Company X because I believe what they're doing is just wrong. And if you want to help me, there's a few ways that you can do this. Firstly, if you're not already subscribed, do hit that subscribe and bell icon. Hitting the like button is your way of recommending these videos to other people on YouTube. YouTube will often not monetize these sorts of videos, so you can support me on Patreon. There's a link here and it's in the description. Alternatively, coffee keeps me going, so there's a link to get me a coffee if you so wish. I'm on Twitter, TikTok and LinkedIn, so you can follow me there too. Lastly, thanks for all your support and see you on the next one.